so we have fireworks all of our own. Don't forget, all of our special promotions expire at the stroke of midnight. So when you see 5-Pay Flex Pay, when you see our special shopping cart of $75 or more, all of those offers turn into a little pumpkin at midnight. Well, what was missing from your party? Ice, of course. This is here for today with that 5-Pay Flex Pay that does expire in, well, basically at 12 midnight. It's about 15 minutes away. And of course, Tim Wilkins is gonna show you how you can get perfect ice for your party, for your shrimp cocktail, for your smoothies, you name it. And then of course, to keep you cool, whether it's your summer party or more, we have the final quantities on our Mission Today's special. So that is also coming up with that special 5-Pay Flex Pay promotion. Not only more effective, they keep you cooler longer, they get cooler faster, they're so soft. I just love how these feel. It's actually even a better feel. And then of course you get that free hat as well. So all those details are coming up. And then finally, now unfortunately we're not gonna have time for this, but I have to say, I was telling Tim Wilkins this earlier, I love this product. Maybe it's because I'm so sweet, but I gotta tell you, those fruit flies love me, whether I got fruit around or not. And this is such an ingenious way to capture them. And you know what, it looks pretty too. So it's part of our American Dreams program. All of our colors still available with that free shipping. And then of course, speaking of free shipping, if you fill up that shopping cart, shop till you drop, $75 or more, you are looking at that free shipping. And I should point out that offer is within a 24-hour period. So maybe you were shopping at midnight, maybe you were shopping in HSN today, doesn't matter, that still applies. Well, all right, 4th of July means parties and get together. You got stains. You got stuff.
It happens.
You got odors.
Yes,
Jenny
you do.
Bond, things happen. And we have a way to not only permanently, but instantly.
Look at that.
Okay, that was, and you know what? The little Fido, little Poodle, little Piddles, they're never coming back.
They're never coming back, but look at this. Watch.
Genius.
All you're doing is spraying and the stain goes away. I don't have a rag here. I have nothing. Nope. This is browning sauce. This could be spaghetti sauce. It could be barbecue sauce. And it's gone.
Exactly.
With your InstaClean, and it says it's going to instantly and permanently remove any stain. And I mean blood. If you have a pet accident, barbecue sauce, paint, you can use it on your upholstery, you can use it in the car, you can even use it on tile, even on your clothes, you can spot clean. Smart. And it smells good.
And it smells good. So here's the thing, you get massive quantities.
Insane, just for this weekend. Okay.
Just for this weekend.
Just for this weekend. You're getting the 32-ounce bottle, that's 6,500 sprays right here that I'm gonna be using. But we've added the 80-ounce refill. That's 112 ounces, meaning you never have to have a machine. You never need anything to get out a stain. What if you have right here? Here we go. We have chocolate. Watch this. All I'm doing, you spray.
Oh, come on.
And what it's doing, that oxygen stain eliminator, it mobilizes that stain, it penetrates down, and it lifts it away.
Immediately.
You ready? Immediately. And we can say permanently, and I'll say it again. We can say this out loud. Permanently and instantly. Guys, this is red wine. Do you have red wine that's spilled today? Let me do one more. Look at this.
Check that out.
Look at how fast.
In fact, we even have a little graphic that supports what Jenny is saying. And you know what's interesting? When I watched your presentation earlier, I'm like, wait a minute, we even have a graphic that says permanently and instantly stains, odor. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is.
Exactly.
It gets rid of it and it's gone for good.
It gets rid of it. And we can say it on television, and you know the guidelines that we have here and what you can say. This oxygen formula will permanently and instantly, it's gonna remove, if you have a pet accident, the pets aren't gonna go back there. If you have something that spills on your chair, you're gonna be able to take care of it. Here we're gonna have some red paint. Now this is a very big thing. Soy sauce, not a problem, but red paint, even if you have latex paint, watch what I'm able to do. I'm not scrubbing, I'm simply spraying. The oxygen begins to work. That OxyClean is penetrating down into that stain. I'll do it one more time. And remember, just the bottle alone, the one bottle that I'm using, that's 32 ounces, that's 6,500 sprays. Ladies, here we have foundation. If you've got mascara, if there's lipstick that has ever gotten on your carpet or the rug in the bathroom, look what I'm able to do. I'm gonna give it a nice wipe back, and guess what? Not only did it get it just on top, you're able to get it all the way down, so just by spraying your InstaClean, this stain will never come back. Now watch. This was foundation. It could be mascara. I'm gonna go right here. Here we have permanent markers. You know the markers I'm talking about, that if you get them even on your skin, it takes a while to wash them off. Watch how I just go ahead and spray, and you actually see it go away. I'm gonna go right here one more time, and watch how powerful it is without a machine, without a rag, without any scrubbing. The InstaClean does it, well, pretty much instantly.
Okay,
and it's
you know what I love
gone.
about this? Because I should wear a bib whenever I go out to eat. I'm just telling you.
I'm with you there.
I really should, but I don't have to think, okay, is it organic? Is it oil-based?
Totally
is
safe.
it, you know, blood? Is it grass stain? Is it, you know, I don't have to go through my little mental checklist.
Exactly.
Okay, do I put this on that, this on that, this on that? All right, what are you doing with your pretty colored liquid?
This is it, okay? So say you have a bad spill. I'm like you. I get stuff on me all the time. This is how fast it's gonna work and how easy it is. This is safe to use around your kids. It's safe to use around your pets. I know everyone's worried about their pets tonight.
That's a big deal.
Watch what's happening. This could be red wine, it could be barbecue sauce. I give it a couple of sprays.
Nice.
This isn't magic. This is just the power of the InstaClean to permanently and instantly remove any stain. And just, I wish we had a graphic for this, because I'm gonna read the back before I go right here. You can use it on your carpet, your rugs. If you have the worst pet accident, if the kids get sick, if you have motor oil, if you have butter that melts from your popcorn over the summer, this is gonna take it out. And a big thing, if you have the stains that always, like, you think you blotted it and you think it's okay, but it comes back, watch how powerful this is. And I want you to look, we're gonna do an upsy-downsy. All right, so I'm gonna pour this here. Now watch, you can see the stain here, but watch how it spreads underneath. Do you guys see it here? Now watch, I'm gonna blast it. The InstaClean took care of the stain up top, but look, there's no stain that's underneath. So guess what? You see that whole thing's gone? The stain's never gonna wick back up.
That is so awesome. Here's the thing, that we have fewer than 3,000. And this birthday price, this 5 flex pay, it's gone after this show. So if you're looking at this, and even if you're not quite sure where you're gonna use it yet, you know, it's, I guess stains, just like death and taxes, are the absolutes in life. You know they're gonna happen, you just don't know when. And they're always like Murphy's Law. And the problem for me is, in fact, I just have a shirt that I just ruined. I got it back from the dry cleaner. I'm like, here's this stain. I think it's spaghetti sauce. By the time you get it there, by the time you treat it, it's set in and it's there forever. No kidding, if this saves one garment, if this saves one carpet swatch, if it saves one pillow, one piece of upholstery, you know very well you're looking at saving yourself hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And Jenny, I know we keep saying this, but not only instantly,
but permanently.
Permanently.
And it's safe to use. And I know a lot of people watching, it's safe to use around your pets and your kids. Now this is a big one. We know their pets have odors. I want you to watch what you're gonna be able to do. If the pets have an accident, or they go through the kitty litter, or they step in their food, or they bring in mud, here we have puppy paw prints. Watch. I also don't even have to get close to the stain. I'm gonna spray this one. Now look, I'm gonna blot it just a little bit, because I want you to see it's safe on all of your carpets. It's safe on your upholstery. We're gonna go ahead and do this one over here. Now what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go and we're gonna hit some of the puppy stains and the footprints that are actually on our wall-to-wall carpet. This is gonna save you so much time and so much money.
Okay, you know what's so interesting though? With the volume of product that you're getting, I don't know when you're ever gonna have to buy this again.
Well, so
I mean, no, I'm serious about that, because when you think about a stain, it's not like you're treating a 1,000 square foot area. It's a stain. It's a small localized area.
And this is 6,500 sprays.
It
would take me forever to use that here, and that's 32 ounces. And just for this holiday, 80 ounces. It's 112 ounces. My son was making these great 4th of July cookies today with the blue icing, and they fell on the carpet. What would you do? And what if that got on your upholstery? So watch what we're gonna do,
Hey, Jenny, just real quickly, the 2,400 that we have remaining, please remember that does not take into consideration the hundreds of people who are calling. So that probably puts us at a little over 1,000, about 1,500 or so. So Jenny, that's marker that honestly would make most parents cry.
Exactly, and guess what? It's summertime now, the kids are doing arts and crafts, but what would happen when they're back at school? Let me get my shadow out of the way. Look at the line that happened here. Now I wanna go over to the front.
Could I just point out though, you didn't have to take a rubber, you didn't have to take a scrub brush. Basically, it's the power of the remover that's doing all the work.
It really is, and it's the science of this. This is truly an oxygen stain destroyer.
That's
because what it does, it
wild.
penetrates down to the stain. It is gonna go ahead, it pulls it up, and it lifts it away, so it permanently and instantly removes it. I'm gonna do one more thing.
I should have ordered this before I got on the air, because no kidding, my dry cleaner, and you're probably the same, they charge you extra if you've got a stain that they want you to try to get out. And you know what's so crazy? Even when I show them exactly where it is, you know, they don't get the stain. I have a shirt that I just got back not a day ago, and it's ruined. And so the best part to me is not only is it instant, it's permanent. It's instant and it's permanent. And remember, it's not just stains, it's odors as well. So the little, you know, piddle poodle pet puddles are not gonna go back. And then of course, this special configuration is done after this show. That 5 flex pay is done after this show. It's $5.99. I can promise you, you save one garment, you save one carpet swatch, you save one pillow, it is paid for itself. Chances are you've already spent your $75, so you're getting your free shipping. And you know, that's just it, Jenny. Sometimes we don't even, what's great is it's old stains, new stains, and everything in between. And
I forgot to even mention this. Okay, we've had InstaClean a couple months ago. It's sold out.
Right.
This is the new and improved. So not only is this going to do all your carpet fibers, you're going to be able to spot treat your clothes so if you get that oil stain, you don't have to take it to the dry cleaner. But let's go right over here.
Okay.
You're also going to be able to take it to the car, plus you're going to be able to do your hard surfaces.
Right.
So here we have it on tile. I mean, this is really your multi-surface, multi-purpose cleaner.
Oh, no, I never even thought about doing it on that.
Yeah, look, so I've now just got it on the spray. And really, it smells wonderful. Remember, you're never gonna get those streaks. It's gonna break everything down.
Oh, that's terrific.
Use this on the grout. Give it a nice spray in the shower when you get out. Now look at this tile. Absolutely clean. Same thing that I used that permanently and instantly removed all those stains on my carpet.
So even like your hard water stains, and here's the really cool thing, in every room of your house, old stains, new stains. It's funny, I was telling Jenny and Julie Truster, who you'll see in a moment, how bad my allergies have been.
Yes.
I was actually a little nervous about doing a stain remover just because, you know, I have Kleenex permanently adhered to my face for the last couple of weeks. This is not bothering me at all, and I've been...
It smells great.
It does smell good. So here's the thing. You're not gonna need that 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Chances are your little wheels are already turning. It's like, oh, I got that grass stain. Or we all have that favorite t-shirt that now you've abandoned to the rag pile. You're just gonna use it for cleaning because you just couldn't get that stain out. How much money do you spend on your clothes? You know very well, one garment, if you just use it on clothes, it would pay for itself. So with the 1,700 that we have left, remember that does not consider everyone who's calling. So we're probably looking at fewer than 1,000. And Jenny, you know what's so awesome about this is not only does it work instantly, you don't have to worry about it coming back. You don't have to worry about the odors. You don't have to worry about what kind of stain it was.
And that's a big thing with this. A lot of people with oxygen sometimes think it has that hydrogen smells. This smells great. It is safe to go ahead and spray right where the dog's leg, where the kids are going to be playing. Maybe you have that chair where something always spills. Here was that. Where the kids are doing arts and crafts, those permanent markers, I want you just to get close and just watch the power. Remember, I am not using any machine. I'm not using a rag. I'm not using a sponge. Look at how as soon as it hits it, it lifts it up because it totally pulls it away from that whatever fiber it's on.
Well, and you saw Jenny do this demonstration where it's really getting to the source of the problem. It's really getting to the root of the problem. So often, you know, we blot, blot, blot. We're pushing the stain in further, and then it comes back later. That's never going to happen with this.
And this is why, like, say you go ahead and spill red wine on the carpet, and I'll show it to you one more time, but what the difference is with your InstaClean, because it permanently and instantly removes it, it can't come back. You're not hiding it and spreading it out. So say you have red wine. This is what you're gonna be able to do on any stain that you have. You just give it a couple of squirts. This could be a pet stain. This could be an energy drink. This could be motor oil. This could be olive oil. This could be butter. It's gonna be gone. And look at that.
That's amazing.
This was right before your eyes.
Okay, so 30 seconds or sell out. And remember, Jenny came in for this show, and that 5 flex pay is done after this show at 12 midnight. So if we count everyone who's joining us, we're in the hundreds remaining. I should have got this, and I'm telling you, because stains, again, are a localized area. This is gonna go on. This is probably more than a year's worth of stain removal.
Way more than a year. And just think of all the holidays coming up. Just having this in your laundry room, underneath the sink. We'll do one more little sway here right of our chocolate.
I need this. I'm telling you, I need this.
So easy. Easiest cleaning job ever.
It's true. All right, Jenny, thanks for coming in to do this. Appreciate you being here. Hey, speaking of clean, we have Hoover back with their #1 vacuum of of all time. It's actually HSN's #1 vacuum. It is $30 off, and I have to say, if you have not seen the demonstrations on this, please stick around for the presentation. You are getting so many tools. In fact, one of the tools that we're including for free is actually the price of your flex pay. So it's $159 everywhere else that Hoover sells this. You're getting bonus tools you don't get for anywhere else. So I definitely would love to take your testimonials, and I know Julie would as well. And don't forget that shopping cart applies whether you're shopping with us via live or you're going to hsn.com. It is a hot item, pun intended. This is our DeLonghi, the portable air conditioner. I should have had this a few hours ago when my air conditioner went out yet again for like the 3rd time in the last week. And it is back at a special price after rebate with free shipping for less than $100 on your credit card. All of our hot items, of course, are listed at hsn.com. So we would love for you to check those out as well. And of course, we're also doing that special $40 off promotion. Once you get approved for your HSN card, you can take $40 off. Speaking of hot items, Tim Wilkins.
That was the best intro I've ever had. I've been here 7 years. Check it out.
All right, we have a product that hosts love, viewers love, everybody loves, and not only a one-of-a-kind price, you are getting it with that free shipping and a 5-pay flex pay that expires at midnight. I know we are very limited in terms of availability and the color choices, and you know, the thing is, Tim, this is like a party waiting to happen.
I wish I had one in my hotel room right about now.
No
I'm ready
kidding.
to go. And we keep talking about summer, 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 but as soon as summer ends, it's gonna be football season, baseball playoffs, and then it's Thanksgiving and the holidays and Halloween and Christmas. Okay.
Ooh, that's the sound of happiness.
That was the sound of ice being made.
Sound of happiness.
And during the course of this presentation, it makes ice every 6 to 12 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Every one of these is gonna make ice twice.
Oh, no kidding.
Think about your ice maker at home, the multi-thousands of dollars. Here, well, let's get this guy open. There it is right there.
Yeah.
Think about the multi-thousands of dollars you spend on your refrigerator, freezer, and then time it out. Mine makes ice every hour and 45 minutes.
I know.
1 tray, 12 cubes, whoopie-dee.
Exactly, and I have to say, it looks kind of grungy. It scares me when I see how dirty the tray is, and I don't even know how I'd begin to clean that.
And how's it smell? How's it taste?
Not the way not to my liking. How about that? Because now, I'm very snobby about ice. Do you know there are certain restaurants here in St. Petersburg that I won't order, you know, a cocktail because I don't like their ice. I've actually brought my own ice to restaurants, I swear to you.
Now, you're a woman of distinction.
Yes.
Can you imagine, well, distinction, where's my little scooper here? Oh, here's one right here.
Okay.
It comes with the scooper, by the way. So, distinction, so you go somewhere and you order something that took 12 to 18 years to make in an oak barrel in some beautiful foreign country.
Yes.
And you get 2 fingers of said beverage. Do you want dirty ice in there?
No, you don't.
You better have some delicious fresh ice, and you want the big cubes that aren't gonna melt and water down.
Yes, you do.
You can select from 3 different cube sizes on this.
That is crazy. And you know what, for those of us out there who have discerning takes, you can even do like, a rosemary or a lemon or a lime ice cube. I mean, mint, absolutely. So the whole idea, you could do tea ice cubes. I mean, there's really no end to what you can do. This has been not only a fan favorite, a customer favorite, a host favorite. Every time that we do it as a today's special, it sells out. This is basically a today's special price for, you know, for lack of a better term. That flex pay is done after this show. At 12 midnight, that flex pay is over. Steve, I'm curious, are we kind of evenly split between the red and the black? We'll double check on that. You know, I love my Get Arrested red.
I love that red. Our colors
Call a bail bondsman.
I've had the black for about 1.5 years, and it sits on my wet bar. I use it 2 or 3 days a week to pre-make ice for smoothies and shakes, and for because we both take good care of ourselves.
Yes, we do.
And then by the time you go to get a drink at night, you're out of ice because you've made 2 smoothies.
That's exactly right. Hey, by the way, there's just a little over 1,000 of my Get Arrested red. So if you want that red, I would definitely recommend that you order this. You know, the thing is, Tim, it's not only the speed, the convenience, it is healthier, it is tastier, it's obviously fresher. And no kidding, I'm a water snob in addition to being a lot of other snobbish things. Ice matters. And like you said, if you're spending all that money on that, you know, whether it be an adult beverage of choice or just, I also brew my own tea, you know, my own iced green tea. If the ice is off, I can taste it in that drink. And God forbid you want to put something that's a little off in that smoothie when you're trying to do something healthy for your body.
Or even drinking water, the better the water taste. You talk about putting lime and lemon and cucumbers and mint and rosemary in it. If you've got bad ice, it's not going to taste good.
It's not going to taste good.
Now, let's talk first capacity, and then I'll talk sake of ease.
Okay.
This is one of our best and biggest units, makes up to 28 pounds in 24 hours. So unlike mine, that's making one tray every hour and 45 minutes, in that same period of time, it's making almost 3 pounds.
Oh, that's crazy.
So that's the difference in the two. Now, ease of use. We had a great caller earlier, Joanne in North Carolina, who bought this for her son to put on his boat, and then bought one for herself to said, I'm not good with technology. This doesn't require a water line in. You just plug it in. Now, here's the beauty. You take out that ice tray, you pour in whatever water you're going to use, filtered, fluoride, tap, spring, whatever it is.
Flavored with limes or lemons or what have you,
Put that in, close it up, and turn it on. There's your power button, and then there's your select. Between small, medium, and large cubes. Small, great for grinding up for your smoothies and shakes. Margaritas, daiquiris, makes them super creamy. I'll show you in a minute. Medium, great for those sodas. It's like going to your favorite fast food place. You get that big, thick straw. The large is better for those malted drinks I was just telling you about, or filling your ice chest. Fishermen, like we took the snacks for the kids for lacrosse this year for our little one, Landon, for hers. And then there's 2 lights that'll come on down here. When it's full of ice, that light will come on, time to dump it in your ice chest or in your freezer. And when it needs more water, that'll come on to tell you to put in more water to keep making ice.
Of course, if you're a fan, we want to hear from you because we have sold countless thousands of these and usually at the higher purchase price. Once you get something like this at home, you really kind of wonder how you ever lived without it, whether it is boating, camping, backpacking, you know, fishing, whatever it might be, just being active and on the go. And if you are a water snob like me, that's what's so funny. I mean, my friends laugh because I moreover than not, I do bring my own ice to restaurants. I do. I promise you, I couldn't make that up if I tried because I am really, really picky about, I can always taste that flavor if it's off. And you know, Tim, the thing is, I know we both love to do the smoothie and the protein shake thing. What is the point of buying all of your expensive ingredients if you're gonna throw it off with some, you know, cheap gas station ice or whatever refuse you had left in that ice maker? I mean, really. It tastes like
your frozen food,
tastes like your frozen food.
Your frozen seafood that I'm making. I saved the tails in there to make a seafood broth. Now check this out. You want to see how creamy this blends up.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Okay. Now watch this, Shannon. When I pour this out, you see how creamy this is. This, and in the morning, take this and throw in some vanilla protein. At night, use this same mix and throw in some dark rum. But look how beautiful and creamy and delicious that is. That's like a sorbet. There's no need for desserts when you have nature's goodness.
It's really true. And you know, as much as you think you're gonna use this, as much as you think you're gonna love it, you will love it more. I do wanna remind you that 5-pay flex pay is done after this show. So that means you're looking at $27.99 on your credit card. This is a party waiting to happen. Whether you're using it for tailgating, whether you're using it at the picnic shelter, whether you're using it on the boat, whether you're using it, you know, even a college dormitory and office. The thing is, you never have to worry about the residue that Tim was talking about. You never have to worry about that aftertaste. And, you know, that's just it. Our ice matters, and it should, and this is a perfect way to get perfection.
Okay, so a lot of people, we had Nancy that called in earlier. That looks lovely, doesn't it? Nancy called in earlier, and she was talking about not having, she's just got a new refrigerator, but it's got the tray on the bottom.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
And now you can't even put those trays in, but you remember using those trays.
I know.
They freeze to the top. You break them loose.
It's true.
They still smell. The ice smells, and then you put those in, and the whole operation. This way, you're getting delicious ice to put in any drink you're gonna have.
It's so funny. I truthfully have never used the ice maker in my refrigerator at home because it's a dark and scary place in that, you know, receptacle. I don't know what's going on there, but you know, there is kind of that freezer, that frost undercurrent or smell. There's no way I'm ever going to eat the ice that my regular refrigerator makes. I'm just never gonna do it, period.
No. And then think of how many times you're asked, what can I bring to the party? They always say ice.
Ice.
When that runs out, the worst thing that can happen is someone says, okay, not can somebody go out, who is capable right now? Who should be behind the wheel? And now you don't have to do that. You've got a refilling ice bucket that just keeps going and keeps going.
And you know, I mean, even on big holiday weekends like 4th of July, in my grocery store, they get a run on ice. So what's left, if there's anything left, is usually the dregs. It's, you know, what's been in there for a while. So it's like the older ice. It's not the fresher stuff on top because, you know, they have those big runs over the holiday weekends. It's small, it's compact, it's pretty to look at, and it also runs very, very quiet. For what it does and how fast it is, you really would never know that it's doing its thing.
You really wouldn't. And one of the things I love, so it's doing its thing. I pre-make ice, which is always nice. If you get an external ice maker that can run between $500 and $1,200, they are very maintenance heavy.
Yes, they are.
When you need to clean it out, you need to run a solution through them to get the mineral deposits out. With this, I take this out. Okay, on the side here, actually, I forgot to show this first. There's a little drain plug. Okay. So you unscrew this drain plug, drain out the water, and then down inside here, you wash it out. You just wipe it out with a cloth. Yeah. That's it. That's the care and maintenance.
You know, and I know I keep going back to, you know, flavoring and making your own designer ice, but it's a great thing to do. In fact, like Muriel, who comes with Andrew Lessman, she makes these, I think they're Harvey Wallbangers or something, but she makes the ice cubes out of tea, out of Andrew's green tea. Wow. Which is so smart because then you're not diluting your drink. You're actually adding more of your beverage of choice. There's the sound of happiness. There's the sound of a party.
And you know, you think about the party, if it's just you at home, every 6 to 12 minutes is a pretty good gauge. You know what? The ice is made. I should be done with this and on to the next one.
I mean, seriously, because I am someone, but right now, I'll tell you what I am doing, because I told you I'm not using the ice maker in my refrigerator. I'm buying what I call the fancy designer ice. And it's like from some glacial rock or some crazy thing. And even at my supermarket, they're like, there's no difference. I'm like, oh, but I beg to differ. And it's something crazy. It's something like $5 a bag or something like that. And I go through that. I can go through that in a night, basically, because I like my drinks nice and frosty.
You are an ice snob. I admire that.
I am an ice snob.
So this is that's the cover that goes over it, which is really cute. But there's another piece of footage in here that shows the ice fingers and how it is that it freezes so quickly. Yeah. And then the other thing that it shows you within the body of those ice fingers is it shows you, there it is right there. See the hole in there? Yeah. That's what helps cool the drinks well, and that's also what helps grind it up so well. So, okay, the one on the end by you just made ice. The one in the middle is making it second round since we started. Yep. And then I promise you this, what is it, get me arrested?
Yeah, the get arrested red.
Get arrested red. This guy's gonna be making ice for the second time in this presentation. That tells you, you can't fake that. That's how fast these are making ice.
Hey, if you want that red, remember we have a little over 1,000. So this could be your final shot for the entire birthday month on that red. Regardless, that 5 flex pay was something that we were doing over the course of this holiday weekend. So it is your final chance to get it for $27 and change. We'll pay to send it to you. These have been such a hit here at HSN. Countless hosts. I think Callie even made this her host pick. Oh yeah. I know she's a huge fan. So whether it's our customer pick or our audience base or even our own show hosts, we are all in love with this.
That number you're looking for, by the way, over 20,000 sold since last year. Over 20,000.
No kidding.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Debbie must have a party waiting to happen. Debbie, you're live with Tim and Shannon. Welcome to HSN.
Thank you. I am so excited. I live in the South, and I'm going to be needing some good old sweet tea, and it's got to have a lot of ice in it. I'm so excited. I'm disabled, so it's hard to get ice inside for me, but having this is just so perfect.
Absolutely.
So perfect.
And Debbie, you're right. It's not only so efficient, but sometimes depending on where that ice is in your refrigerator, if you do have some mobility issues, sometimes it's either on the bottom, which is hard to lift up, or it's on the top, which is, kind of hard to get out to. It's kind of nice to have ice on demand wherever you want it, whenever you need it, right?
Exactly. And I heard you say, I've never hooked up my ice maker because we're in the country and I have well water. Yeah. And that's not something you want to put in your body.
No, exactly. I know. Well, Debbie, I know it's going to help you out with that sweet tea and everything else. Thank you so much.
Everything else.
Thank you, Debbie.
Exactly. Debbie, enjoy what's left of your 4th of July, okay? Thank you, Debbie. But I love that, we brew our sun teas, our sweet teas. This is the perfect way to get that discerning ice, but more importantly, the convenience, the ease, and the taste that you deserve.
There are a lot of people I'm finding more and more that do not have ice makers or haven't hooked them up or don't like the water or can't get the water filtered, that need an external and don't want to run a line or spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get an ice maker. And this is such an easy way to do that, and people have absolutely loved this one since the day it came out.
You know what's so interesting? I'm glad that you mentioned it. I actually thought that you did have to run a line in here, but I guess it's just the cord that I see plugged in. I thought that was actually like a water line that was going in.
You know what? It's a standard cord. So you don't even have like a big 220 like you do with your refrigerator. So if you're an RVer, camper, tailgater, if you got a tiki hut out back, you got a little area, outdoor patio, kitchen, this goes out there super easy. And it's so easy to maintain, so easy to use. It has been so much fun to have at my house as well. So much fun when people come over, you have an ice maker?
I know.
I'm not that big a deal. But you think about now, another host and I were talking about the other day, these fancy refrigerators, to have more capacity in the freezer, so many of us are going to the bulk stores, are making smaller ice makers.
You're right,
so
that's my situation.
When I go to fill, I travel with a lot of my own food. When I go to fill my ice chest or my cooler, I dump it out and go, that's it?
I know.
That's all that was in there after working for 24 hours?
It's really true. And you know, if you do like to cook like I do, not only smoothies, but I just got my latest sous vide machine. So if you want, I know, look at how fancy I am. So if you want to cool something down or if you want to blanch something, I do not, even when I blanch something, I use designer ice. I do.
When you're blanching vegetables and you're catching them just at that moment to keep them crispy so you don't have mushy asparagus, beans, whatever it is, you want to create that ice bath. You do. And again, you go, okay, I better have enough ice because if it's not cold enough, they're going to keep cooking.
Yes, they are. And then this will show you what a snob I am. That's why we get along, Tim, because we're culinary. Do you know, I've got on this caviar thing now. I've even got like the little caviar servers, and then sometimes with the little spoons, a little oyster spoon, and then I do my extremely chilled shots of vodka with it. So, I mean, whatever it might be, because I actually have like one of those little shot chillers. So you can get all fancy or not. You can put it in your sweet tea, or you can put it in your Gatorade. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean.
Or your cooler or your caviar.
Exactly, but you are gonna want it. Tim, it's always good to see you.
We're a little bit country and a little bit rock and roll. Check us out.
I know. So, well, are you back in the next couple days?
No.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good to see you.
You too.
All right. Enjoy those 2 fingers of something with your ice. All right. Hey, also available are our lighting science, the Dura bulbs, and not only are these more efficient, the bulbs are probably going to outlast you. Certainly in my case, that's probably the truth. $39.95 with free shipping. And as per all of our holiday items, that FlexPay does expire at the stroke of midnight. And then one of our other today's specials, we did 4 in the 4. 2 of them already sold out, but we've got the final quantities with Matt Davis on our Everbright Deluxe 2-pack. Not only is this the lowest price that we've ever offered, but the really cool thing is it is powered by Mother Nature. So you never have to worry about batteries, you never have to worry about cords, and more importantly, it is going to illuminate your path, whether you're going up that walk or unloading groceries in the middle of the night. So that's going to be coming up in just a few moments. Our Hoover, our #1 vacuum, is right around the corner, so please stay with us.
Put on your party hats and enjoy the fabulous freebies. Today is your last chance for 4th of July deals with 5 or more FlexPay on everything. And get free shipping when you spend $75 or more. Plus, HSN.com has some surprises of its own. Purchase anything from HSN.com and you could win your bag. You win, we pay for everything in your bag. Head over now and search 40 days for more.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
It's Project Central around here. With just a little imagination, some of this, a bit of that, the possibilities are endless. Whether you're just getting started or you know your way around a glue gun, we have the supplies and ideas to help get it done. Say YES to DIY at HSN.
I found it in Peru, China, Morocco, an amethyst mine in the middle of nowhere. Every day's a new adventure. We go right to the mines. You can actually show people, okay, this is how it all starts. And every rough material you get is like opening a Christmas present. You're able to sculpt it, make it into something that's really unique, very special, very limited. And I think that that's what people love. They know the history of it.
Julie Truster is back. We call this the wow demo. So is the vacuum levitating? It could just as well be. It's like Julie Truster. It is small but mighty. And the sad truth is the vacuum weighs less than the bag that I carry in the studio. The vacuum probably weighs less than the handbag that I carry to work.
True.
It really
so
is true enough. Julie Truster is here. And not only do we have the lowest price we've ever done on our #1 vacuum here at HSN, we are giving you know what, I'm just gonna start over here. This is like crazy because normally when we do our Hoover, we say, okay, if you want the dusting brush, if you want, you know, the adjustable tool, if you want the extra extension hose, we give you separate item numbers. You're getting all of this.
And normally with the wind tunnel air, you get this one right here. This is their 3-in-1, and that's great.
Yep.
But Hoover sells the wind tunnel air with this brush for $159.
Yep.
You're getting this brush, but you're also getting all of these brushes.
Is this a $20 brush? Which is the, I mean,
this is the one that's $19.
$19.
Yeah, and Hoover sells all of these separately on their website.
Wow.
This is the one I love. We call this the yoga tool, but it's really called the pivoting tool. It's a dusting brush, and I love it because it bends forwards and backwards, so you can get up high, you can clean your chandeliers, your ceiling fans. So yeah, Hoover sells this one for $19, and nowhere has this entire tool package.
No one. And you know what? If you're a fan like I am, I think every single show host here at HSN owns at least one of these. I'm serious.
Absolutely.
Because we are all such fans. Remember, you get the yoga tool or that pivoting tool basically for free. And this flex pay, I just want to point out again, that flex pay of $23 and change is done at midnight. So even if you see Julie with the vacuum later in our July birthday month, that 5 flex pay was done as part of our July 4th holiday weekend extravaganza. You are making short work of probably the worst mess that every mom or every crafter has ever had to deal with. I don't think there's anything worse than glitter.
Nightmare, right?
Yes. Especially in a carpet like that, Julie.
I know. And one pass, so that was glitter, and what we did is we smushed it into the little Berber runner, and you can see right here, the mess is out of the carpet, the mess is in here. You never have to buy a bag or a filter. And I want to mention one thing, this is Hoover's lightest weight, but it's full size and full power. That's why we do the wall demo.
It's incredible.
12 pounds.
And I have to say, you know what's interesting? I own this vacuum. It's in my living room right now, and I have one of those other vacuums that we sold for about $500 here at HSN. I never use it anymore. I was telling Julie, you know,
they're heavy.
They're heavy.
And hard to push.
And because I've got back problems now, my arthritis is flaring up. But what's interesting is when I got mine here at HSN, I can tell you for a fact, I didn't get all these tools.
No.
I mean,
and you paid more for the vacuum.
I did pay more.
And you did get, because all the wind tunnel airs come with the 3-in-1 tool. That's standard. But today you're getting all these tools. All the tools, by the way, have suction on them. So there's a little dusting brush right there to get in your blinds. It has suction too, so you can dust and suction at the same time. So it's really a great value. And you can go from your carpets to your hard floors. And what people love about it, it's 12 pounds and lightweight. I'm lifting it up, but it's pushing it is easy. So if your back is bad, or if you have a back shoulder, if you have wall-to-wall carpeting and your upright is too hard to push, look at the low slim profile. You can see how it's getting up the pet hair. Again, 12 pounds.
Wow.
It is so lightweight. It's a slimmer design, but it's still full size and full power. Look at this, it'll go all all the way flat down.
It is so brilliant. Now, here's the thing. We have it with 5-pay FlexPay for this hour. This is the final show where you can get it for a little over $23 on your credit card. And I know it's 4th of July today. Maybe you aren't thinking about cleaning, but you should, because that means if you had company over, I think in the summer months we need this even more, because the dogs, the cats, the kids, they're outdoors, they're indoors. You know, there's grass clippings, there's sand, there's all that grit from when they're out playing outdoors. And when I keep saying small but mighty, that's the really cool thing about this vacuum. You want for nothing. It is the lightest weight, but you're still getting the same power as the vacuums that start at $300 and $400 and $500.
Exactly, and it's still considered a full size and a full powered vacuum. Right. It's just a slimmer design, as you can see right here. You never have to buy a bag or a filter. In fact, it has cyclonic technology. You've heard that. That's a big buzzword in the vacuum world.
It is, yeah.
But typically you have to pay $300, $400, $500 for that.
It's true.
Same technology, and that means that when the bin fills up, there's no loss of suction.
Nope.
So yeah, you don't have to dump it out. Plus another thing, okay, I love this, a 30-foot power cord. So when you plug it in, you don't have to keep unplugging it. And again, in vacuums in this price range, usually you get a 20-foot power cord.
It's really true. And I know I keep going back to this, but when I got my Hoover Wind Tunnel here as a show host, as an employee of HSN, I did not get all the tools that you're getting here. I mean, this is crazy. Of course, the yoga tool or this, you know, great little adjustable tool, that's basically a FlexPay. Pretty close to a FlexPay, because that's $19 and change. Yes. So by the time you add the shipping and handling and tax, you know, you're looking at basically a FlexPay. So that takes care of that. And you know what I love too, Julie, is you just read my mind, whether it's the mattresses or the ceiling fans or your upholstery, it's a one and done machine, seriously.
And then you get the additional stretch hose, so you can get up high, down low. We'll go through all the tools so you can see those.
Sounds good.
But all the tools come with it. Also for your hard floors. Okay, typically in this price range, the brush roll doesn't shut off, but with this vacuum it does. So watch it. So with your carpets, you want the brush roll on. But look at this. I don't even have to bend over. Right there, the brush roll shuts off. So check it out. So for your hard floors. And this is important if you have pets, because a lot of times you'll turn your vacuum on and the pet hair goes flying.
Yes, it's so true.
Yep, and look at this. It's totally edge to edge, suctioning all the way across. It doesn't blow. It doesn't scatter everything all the way around.
It doesn't scratch. It doesn't mar.
And look at this.
Look at that low profile as well.
Low profile. And notice how it's low and it's not blowing it side to side. That's huge.
It is. And remember too, in addition to the obvious, meaning it's not heavy, you're not breaking the bank, it's wildly affordable, you're not worrying about bags. So you don't have to think, okay, how do I replace the bag? Are they still making the bags? It's so smart. When you get this at home, I really do. I've got one of those vacuums that we sell here at HSN for in the neighborhood of $400. And the truth is, I use my wind tunnel because I can't lift the other vacuum anymore. I mean, I really can't.
Right.
And it's so funny, we actually talk to a lot of people who own more than one. I've heard stories where people keep one upstairs, one downstairs, one in the basement. It is so fabulous, especially if you have pets, because you get all of those free attachments. And Julie, that's the other thing. You're filtering at the same time.
Exactly. Here's your filter right here. You can see, plus it's a nice, good, thick, high quality filter. You never have to buy a filter. So when it gets dirty, all you have to do is rinse it out, then let it dry. Now this is big right here, the canister. First of all, it's large. Hoover designed it where you can take the entire canister apart.
Right.
So if you have pets, because a lot of times what happens with other vacuums that are $500, you have to take a tool and you have to dig the pet hair out. You have to try and get all that gunk out. Hoover designed it where you can take everything apart. If you have pets, you can take a damp cloth and then wipe it down like this, but you have access to clean all the parts. If you clean your vacuum and if you wash your filter, you will extend the life of your vacuum. I can't tell you how many times people will tell me, oh, I had it for a year and then, you know, I threw my little vacuum away. It's like, I mean, this one, you have access to clean it all.
You will.
And we have people that, you know, have had them for years.
Well, you know what? It's our #1 vacuum for a reason, and we are doing this at a special birthday price, but I want to point out, thank you guys, you actually see it graphically reflected right now, that 5-pay FlexPay is for today and today only. So at the stroke of midnight, the 5-pay flex pay is going away. Now, we'll always have this vacuum. We love this vacuum, but ordinarily it's a lot more to get it home on flex pay, and ordinarily you're not getting all the tools.
Right.
And I'm speaking from experience because I own this vacuum, but I didn't get nearly the wealth of tools that you're getting here, and I paid more than you're paying tonight as well.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'd be happy to do it again.
Right, and there's the mattress tool. That's also an upholstery tool. I'm gonna show you the yoga tool again, which is awesome. And by the way, every tool has suction on it, so you're dusting and suctioning at the same time. Okay, they just showed a ceiling fan. You know how on the bottom of the blades, there's always this thick layer of dust?
Yes.
You can turn the brush upside down like this and lift it all the way up.
Very
and then
cool.
it pivots this way so you can get on top of maybe your refrigerator, on top of your, maybe a bookshelf. So it pivots every which way, which is awesome. We'll go through that in just a second.
So cool. All right, now, if you're in the midst of cleaning up after 4th of July, you do have to stop whatever you're doing right now to see this next demonstration. Because the first time that I worked with Julie and I saw this, I don't know what she's thinking.
Right, okay.
So describe what you're gonna do and why we do it.
So this is Hoover's lightest weight, but it's full size, full power. It only weighs 12 pounds.
Yeah.
So what we did, because people go, oh, it looks like a stick vac.
Right.
Or it looks like it's wimpy. Full power. So what we did is we sealed this off. This is from the suction only. We have it sealed right here, and we have 50 pounds. You know these gym plates? I can't lift 50 pounds.
Right.
So watch this. When I turn it on,
Okay.
it's
look at
sealed tight. It's able to lift up, and not only that, hold. So this is bench pressing right now.
It is.
And then, okay, so watch this. When I let it down, and then I'm gonna pull it back up.
Yeah.
Before it hits.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. So when we say small but mighty, I mean, we are not messing around. And like Julie said, don't let the size or the affordability fool you.
Exactly.
I mean, we've all purchased like those little hand vacs or those little stick vacs in this price range. And this is not a wimpy machine. It is not a wimpy machine. And remember, anywhere else you shop for Hoover, this is the only place in America that you're getting all of these extra tools. So all of the bonus tools are included. The 5-pay flex pay is for today and basically for this show. That all expires at the stroke of midnight. And if you're like me, the truth is, before I got my wind tunnel, I wasn't, and I have allergies, so I should be vacuuming all the time.
This has a HEPA filter.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
But the thing is, I was not using that $400 vacuum because every time I looked at it, it made my back hurt. I mean, it made my hands hurt. I think I can't lift this thing up, you know, up the stairs and down the stairs. And now I look forward to vacuuming because it's a breeze to push. It's easy to use.
Yes.
Frankly, I like the hose attachment maybe as much as just vacuuming in the regular position, because for me, there are always like those little, you know, random hairs on the pillows, on the bed. Boy, you vacuum your mattress with this, it is quite an awakening, let me tell you, when you see what it's actually going to get out of your mattress. But that 5 flex pay is for this show and for this show only. Remember, Julie came in for 4th of July. She's gonna be here with me with what's left of the Canon printer that I'm such a huge fan of. But don't let this pass you by, especially if you are someone like me who does have, you know, some physical dexterity issues. You know, I've got arthritis, I've got sciatica. You know, it's hard for me to lift a big vacuum. And what's nice is now you are empowering yourself. It's small but mighty. You're getting the cleaning power that you need without the weight of that full-size machine. And Julie, that's why we love these demonstrations, because if you were just channel surfing, you just looked at this vacuum, you'd be thinking, oh, that's not gonna do the job of my $400 vacuum. It's got the same power.
Yeah, I know, same power, slimmer design, 12 pounds, which is why we do all these crazy demos. So you see that it is as powerful. But watch this, so to use the tools, you put the additional stretch hose, remember you're getting that, the additional stretch hose right here. It pops off, the handle is adjustable, so it extends, and I'm gonna put this little yoga brush on. By the way, it's called the pivoting dusting brush because it has pivoting, 2 pivot points right here. But so you can adjust it however you want. And then look at this. This is like carrying a little canister vacuum around. It's so lightweight. But over here, we're gonna come over because there's a couple things. I'm only 5'2", so to get up high to reach a chandelier or maybe the crown molding, you've got the additional stretch, you've got your long hose, you've got a 30-foot power cord. So things like this, your glass, this has a nice gentle dusting brush right here.
Right.
You can get these fragile things, or all the way up the crown molding, okay? And you can go all the way across.
Right.
Can they see that? There we go.
That's
all
fabulous.
The way across like that. And then you think about it, in every single bathroom, it's got the air vents up top. So do this, bend it backwards like this, or your ceiling fans, and then you can put it up there and get all that dust, because that dust just sticks up there.
It collects. And with the extension wand and that, you know, extension hose, it's great because you're not getting on a step ladder, you're not trying to balance. It gives you that reach. It gives you that reach without that weight. And more importantly, it gives you that power. So we see you there. I have to say though, if you're a huge fan, we want to hear from you. But for whatever reason, if you haven't tried the wind tunnel prior to this, this is the best price that we've ever done. I truly do. I can promise you, if you went to my living room right now, I do have this. And I do have that other vacuum that's around $400 here at HSN. I actually keep that one in the garage because it's just too heavy for me to lift. It's a great vacuum. I just can't lift it anymore, especially because I've got a 2-story home. I can't get the other thing up my stairs. I just can't. So don't for a moment think that you're compromising on power. It's small but mighty, and best price we've ever offered. When I bought mine, I did not get this price, and I did not get all of these great attachments. So you are getting the steal of the year. And Julie, talk a little bit about what we're doing here.
This is the ceiling fan. Okay, that's the brush that I love so much. See how all the dust collects right along the edge? That brush goes forwards and backwards. So you're getting all those dusting brushes. I love the one that pivots. You can get on top of your artwork, the crown molding, the chandeliers. You're gonna love that tool. That's the tool that Hoover sells for $19. And then your mattress tool, which I'm gonna show that one in just a second.
Nice.
And if the handle is too long and too bulky, you can pop the handle off.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because sometimes you don't need all the reach. All of your attachments have a little dusting, have suction to it, so you can dust and suction at the same time. So I took the handle off and I put it back in. So now, if you need this to be flexible, look how easy it is. Now they use this on the little video you saw on a mattress, but I use this at home with pet hair. So on the couch, we have 2 cats. Watch the power of this. Even if you don't have pets, it's great for getting up the lid. Look how quickly.
Oh yes.
Look at this. And this fabric does not hide
I was going to say, that is not a forgiving fabric. I mean, pet hair almost has like a magnetic charge to it anyway.
Yes. And that's that brush right there, a nice big nozzle. So again, you're gonna love the tools. If you have to carry this up and down the stairs, in fact, if you want to vacuum, the power cord is 30 feet. You can plug it in at the bottom of your stairs and you can vacuum and go all the way up without having to unplug it.
And please notice when Julie was using those attachments, and which once more, you are getting more attachments than anyone else in America. You're getting more attachments than even the Hoover website, than we've even done when we've made this a today's special. But when you use those, notice that Julie did not have to put on a special plate or use a special tool or a screwdriver. Sometimes you get all these great little pieces and parts and you lose half of them, or...
Oh, and it has a bag.
Oh, that's right, it has a bag to keep them all in.
It comes with a bag.
So it comes with a little storage bag.
Yes.
But I guess what's so great is you just pop them on. It's not like some big contraption where it's like, okay, where's that special screwdriver to get, so I can put that different head on.
Or you look at it and you're like, what is that tool?
Yes, exactly.
What's that tool
What does that do? I know.
What the heck is that? Well, Shannon has talked a lot about vacuums being hard to push. And if you have wall-to-wall carpeting, I know my mom does. And she was watching the presentation and she noticed that all the carpets were low. And she said, well, she didn't want this because she said, I've got wall-to-wall carpeting and that's too small of a vacuum. So I went out, I got a shag carpet right here. Shag hides everything, and now my mom owns this. It's easy to push on your wall-to-wall carpeting or your shag carpet. So watch this. Even though it's 12 pounds, that's what makes it so easy to push. And we're starting with a brand new bin right here. So a lot of times you can't see what's in the carpet, but look, even on this thick pile, it leaves those nice carpet lines. And it freshens up the carpet. So I think if you have wall-to-wall carpeting and you have a 20-pound vacuum, it's way too hard to push. And then
it's true.
You can even go, look at this, one hand, all the way down, I'm able to push it on a shag carpet right there. And then the carpet didn't look dirty before.
No,
because shag is great at hiding everything.
Well, that's true.
And then I want you to see, you never have to buy a bag. Right here, one button to empty it out. You just pop it down like this. And then not only that, but all the pet hair. Yeah. And this is the stuff that ruins the carpet fibers.
It is. And I will have to say, for the most part, you really don't touch any of the mess. I mean, sometimes if there's a random, dust bunny that's up in the canister, you can, reach it and grab it. But really, that's the other thing. You're not touching the mess.
Tap, tap, tap.
Tap, tap, tap. I do want you to do that wall demonstration one more time. But I have to stress, if you are interested in this, now, will we continue to offer the wind tunnel? Of course we will. It's our #1 vacuum here at HSN. It's Hoover's #1. Even at the Hoover website, they are not doing the wealth of tools that we're doing here. This is the only place of issue where you're getting basically the whole library of tools with which to use. But it is for this show and for this show only, with that 5-pay flex pay of a little over $23 on your credit card. Steve, I just want to confirm, did we sell out of our okay. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. But here is that demonstration that really got jaws, tongues wagging here at HSN. Yes. So the vacuum is actually lighter than the bag that I carry to the studio. Right. No, it really is. I'm not even kidding.
And it's Hoover's lightest weight, full size, full power, but it's a slimmer design. Yeah. So we're able to do this. We tried this with our heavier vacuums. Normally they weigh around 18 to 25 pounds. That did not work.
Okay, I've had cats that have weighed more than 12 pounds.
Yeah, our cat is 18 pounds.
See, I know, right? No, seriously. Your cat probably weighs more, your little chihuahua probably weighs more than your vacuum. And I say that because that's why for most of us, whether you've got, I've got some, like I said, some arthritis and some mobility issues right now, chances are you might not be vacuuming just because it's hard and it's heavy and it's just not comfortable. Well, Russ in Michigan is a fan.
Oh, good.
Hi, Russ. It's Julie and Shannon. Welcome to HSN.
Hey, great to talk to you guys.
Great to have you here, Russ. I hear you're already using the wind tunnel at home.
I've had this for over a year, and what sold me on the product was just what she demoed as far as suctioning it to the wall. And I have a big 2-story house. I got rid of my heavy bag vacuum, and I'm sold on the product. I would recommend it to everybody.
Wow. Well, Russ, that means the world to us. And, I'm so glad that you mentioned it does what we say it does. Russ, if somebody is on the fence and they're saying, oh, gosh, it's so small, it's so compact, you'd tell them it still does the job of a full-size vacuum, right?
It does the job better than any other vacuum I've ever had.
Yeah.
And mine didn't come with all the attachments that you're showing.
Right.
I'm certainly getting use out of the attachments that did come with the older model.
Yep.
But if mine ever breaks down, I definitely would buy another one.
Absolutely. Russ, we so appreciate it. Enjoy what's left of your 4th of July, okay?
Yeah, you do the same. Thanks.
Thank you, Russ.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And you know what I think is interesting? Russ is like me. I bought it at the higher price, and he said, too, I didn't get all those tools. And both of us, we'd do it again in a New York minute. So the fact that you're getting more tools than any other place on the planet, lowest price we've offered, final call, almost another 1,000 are gone. And will we continue to move forward with wind tunnel? Absolutely. It's our #1 vacuum here at HSN. It's Hoover's #1, but we will not have that flex pay. So that's actually the lowest flex pay that I've ever seen. And Julie, when we do today's specials, to get that flex pay, that price, and free shipping, right? Usually the twain never meet. Normally it's one or the other. You get free shipping, but then you pay a higher price.
And one tool.
And one tool, which I've done. So the thing is, we have every service representative taking phone calls. It's small but mighty. It does the job that we say it does. If you read some of those consumer reporting magazines and things, they love the wind tunnel. Yes. I mean, they really do. Yes. And if there's one demonstration that really got me, yes, the wall is impressive. Yes, the fact that it lifts up, the stack of weights is impressive. Glitter is, because I love to decorate for Christmas, and while I love doing it, the aftermath makes you crazy because there's glitter everywhere. And it sticks on the bottom of your feet, and then you try to wipe it up, and then it seems like it's there forever. It's actually the glitter demo that made me actually try this vacuum at home. It really is.
That's good to know.
It is.
Okay, so, and typically, with your other vacuums that are big and heavy, on your runners, your big vacuums drag the whole runner.
Yes, they do.
So what we did, this is glitter glitter, and see how this carpet has these little grooves? Well, we're just smashing, you can see, just smashing that glitter in here. Watch this. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna go slow just so you can see it up close. Yeah. When I turn it on, and notice how it doesn't drag the vacuum. Nope. Look how it's suctioning that glitter in before we even get to it. And then let me give you a little sneak peek right there as I pull back. Wow. It's pulling the glitter out of those little grooves right there. Wow, wow, wow. And you know glitter gets stuck. It does. It gets stuck in stuff. Yeah. One pass and the glitter is gone. One pass. If that doesn't impress you, I mean, for me, that's what sold me. I mean, I love the suction on the wall, and I love when Julie lifts the weight plates, but that to me, every mom, every scrapbooker, if you love to decorate for Christmas like I do, we've all had that glitter nightmare, that glitter aftermath. FlexPay is done after this show, so just kind of keep that in mind. I do want to point out, though, as we move forward, A, the price does not stay here. B, we won't continue to move forward with this tool package. And remember, it's usually one or the other. We either do one tool for this price without free shipping, you're getting the whole shebang, and small but mighty indeed. That's 50 pounds right there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Wow. And that's just the suction of the base. All right, if that's not impressive, I don't know what is. So believe you me, it's gonna make short work of the pet hair, the glitter, the coffee ground. If it can handle weights, right? It can get your pet hair. It can get your pet hair. And the sand. Exactly. So Julie, you're coming back actually in my 11 o'clock hour with Canon. Yes, but Hoover's it for today. Yep, this is absolutely. And that FlexPay is only for today and for this show. So thank you as always, my friend. All right, well, you snooze, you lose. I knew I should have ordered on that stain eliminator, but it is completely gone. So thank you so much for your phone calls there. We are scooting along, and we actually have the final quantities of our 4 on the 4th of July. Today is